Solving simple equations. We had how many steps? One step when we were solving our equations yesterday. So my one step required me to either add something to both sides, subtract something to both sides, multiply something on both sides, or divide by something on both sides. Everyone remember that?
Yes.
And my goal was to get my variable by itself. My goal is the same today. I'm still trying to get my variable by itself. Again, our goal is the same today. It's to get the variable by itself. We're just going to have multiple steps to do it. So let's look at our first example. Solve 2.5x minus 13 equals 2. Check your solution. So yesterday, our equations looked similar to this. It just didn't have a number in front of my x, did it? Sometimes it did, but then it didn't have the minus 13. So if that was my equation without the 2.5, what would be my one step to get x by itself? Add 13 to both sides. I'd get x equals 15. Very good. Or I had something that looked like that without the minus 13. What would I do to get x by itself? Divide by 2.5. What do you think my first step is right now to get x by itself? Huh? How?
Plus 13.
Add 13 to both sides. Very good.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
2 plus 13? 15. Questions on my first step?
No.
Raise your hand if you can give me my next step.
Does that say add 13?
Plus 13, yep. Divide by 2.5 on both sides. Cancels out.
Oh, I remember it.
So what does 15 divided by 2.5 give me? What is it? 6. How many steps did I have there?
2.
2. Any questions on how I got 6?
No.
Am I done?
No.
Gotta check it. How do I check it?
Plug it in from the
Plug 6 in for
X.
x. To check my solution, remember I'm just working down both sides of my equation. Is my right side already worked down?
Yes.
Yes, it's just 2.
Yes.
I have nothing else to do over there, right? On my left side, I'm using my order of operations. Which comes first?
Parentheses. No, multiplication.
Multiplication. What's 2.5 times 6?
15.
15. And then my last step, what is 15 minus 13? 2. So I get 2 equals 2. Is that a true or false statement?
True.
True. So my answer checks out. I know x equals 6 is my correct answer. Questions on this first example?
Oh.
We okay with that one? Easy? Good. I'm not moving too fast for anyone, am I?
No, sir.
Okay. Can I move on?
Yep.
The last 2 examples right here. Negative 12 equals 9x minus 6x plus 15. Negative 12 equals 9x minus 6x plus 15. Question?
Oh, no, I was gonna.
Okay.
Should you combine like terms?
Yes. That is something I like to tell you guys to always do. Look to see if you can combine like terms on either side of the equation. My left side, can I combine like terms at all?
No.
No, I just have one number over there. Right side, can I combine like terms?
Yes, sir.
What are my like terms?
Minus 6.
9x and 6x. What do I get when I get 9x minus 6x?
3x. 3x.
3x.
Well, wouldn't that be a negative?
Do what?
Would that the 6 be a negative?
The 6 is a negative, so it's 9x minus 6x.
Oh.
So there's 9 minus 6 would give me positive 3.
Wait, what's that again?
9x minus 6x would give me positive 3x. Right?
So you want to combine negative 9 and negative 6?
Say that again.
You want to subtract 9 and negative, add 9 and negative 6?
So if I'm subtracting a number, that's the same thing as adding the negative of the number. Those are the exact same thing. Is that what you're saying?
So we do ignore that. So you just went ahead and subtracted it.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yep. Subtracting a number is the same thing as adding its negative.
So if we do either one of those, like if we do either one of those, we're gonna get the same.
Yep. What's 9 minus 6?
3.
3. What's 9 plus negative 6?
3.
3. Good?
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you can give me my next step.
Subtract 15.
Very good. Trying to move stuff away from my x now. So I'm subtracting 15 from both sides. Negative 12 minus 15 would give me what? Negative 27 equals, and then I'm left with 3x on my right hand side. Questions with that step?
No.
Raise your hand if you give me my next step.
Divide 3 at both sides.
Divide by 3 on both sides. Negative 27 divided by 3. Negative 9 equals x. Would it have been okay if I put x equals negative 9?
Yes.
Yep. That would have been perfectly acceptable. There's my answer. Negative 9 equals x, or x equals negative 9. Now we got to do what?
Check your
Check
solution.
it. Let me ask you a question though. There's 2 x's here. So which x do I replace with negative 9? Both. Very good.
Huh?
Anywhere I see an x, I got to replace it with negative 9. No matter how many x's there are. If there's 27 x's in my original equation, I've got to plug in negative 9 27 times. So anytime you see an x, you replace it with negative 9. So we have negative 12 equals 9 times negative 9 minus 6 times negative 9 plus 15. Everyone good on plugging things back in?
Yeah.
Okay. Is my left side completely worked out already?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. My left side. I only got the negative 12, right? That's as far as I can go with my left side. So that's just going to follow me along as I go. Right side, we're using our order of operations. So based on the order of operations, what's the first thing I need to do?
Multiply.
Multiply. What's 9 times negative 9?
Negative 89.
Negative 81. Negative 6 times negative 9. Positive 54. And then I have my plus 15 that I need to bring down also. Everyone good with that step?
Yeah.
Okay? Now I'm just adding from left to right. What's negative 81 plus 54? Negative 27. And finally, negative 27 plus 15.
Negative 12.
Negative 12. True or false statement?
True.
True. So my answer of negative 9 is correct.
Yes, sir.
That's all for problem number 1 on this slide. I do need to see all that work if it asks you to check your solution. I need to see your work solving the equation. I need to see your work plugging in, checking your solution. Okay? Is it all clear on that?
Yeah.
All right. Can I erase and move to number 2?
Yes.
Yes. Number 2. 2 times 1 minus x plus 3 equals negative 8. It looks a little different. Raise your hand if you can give me an idea of what I might need to do first.
Combine like terms. Wait,
There are
and
no
there's
There's not any yet. Okay, let's look at the parentheses real quick. It's a good thought. Do I have anything inside my parentheses that I can combine?
No.
No. I am going to have to do something with the parentheses. What am I going to need to do?
Wait.
But isn't that technically negative 1x?
Yeah, it's like negative 1x, yeah. Someone help me out here.
I'm lost.
I got to do something with the parentheses.
oh, you
Multiply.
Hold on. She's talking.
Do 2 times 1 and then 2 times x is 1 minus 2x.
Very good. What do we call that? Distributive property. You guys remember the distributive property? If I've got something outside the parentheses, I've got to multiply it by every term inside the parentheses. So I have to do 2 times 1 and 2 times negative x. What do we say 2 times 1 gives me?
2.
And then 2 times negative x?
Negative 2.
Negative 2x. And then I have the rest of my equation. Plus 3 equals negative 8. Any questions on distributive property? We're all good with it. Okay, raise your hand if you can tell me what to do next.
you subtract, or you add 2 to 8.
No, you subtract.
Not quite. What do we always want to do before we start moving stuff around? We do it on the last.
Combine.
What?
Combine.
Combine. Like terms. What are my like terms here?
2 and 3.
2 and 3. What is 2 plus 3?
5.
5. Now what can I do?
You're going to subtract.
Subtract 5. The reason we want to do that is because it gives us one number to add or subtract to the other side instead of adding or subtracting 2 different numbers to both sides. Negative 8 minus 5.
Negative 13.
Negative 13. And finally, my last step.
Divide by negative 2.
Divide by negative 2 on both sides. We get x equals what? 6.5. Questions on how we got 6.5?
No.
All good there?
Yes.
Now we've got to check it. Plugging in 6.5 for x. Using our order of operations, what do I need to do first?
Parentheses.
Parentheses, what is 1 minus 6.5?
Close that.
Negative.
Negative 5.5.
Negative 5.5. Everyone still with me?
Yes.
We got our heads up, we're paying attention? What's my next step?
Multiply.
Multiply. What's 2 times negative 5.5?
11.
Negative 11. And then finally, negative 11 plus 3? Negative 8. True or false statement? True. My answer checks out. I know 6.5 is my answer. Questions on number 2?
No.
We all good with multi-step equations? Yeah? Can I move on to the assignment?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here's our assignment. Page 28, numbers 4 through 24, evens. So once again, you're only doing the even numbered problems between 4 and 24. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. That's 11 total problems. Skipping the odds. This will be due Thursday, August 26th on Canvas. Make sure you get this written down.
Got it.
Make sure. Listen. Make sure you get the correct heading on your paper. You put your first or your name first on the top of your paper, top right corner. Below your name, you put today's date. Today's date is August 24th. Below today's date, you put the class period. This is 5th period. Below the class period, you put the assignment. Here is your assignment. Page 28, 4 through 24 evens. Get the correct heading on your paper now so you don't forget. Are there any questions before I end my recording?